ChatGPT, I have a question. Do you think Jesus was God or a prophet?
Hey guys, in this video we're actually going to see what Chatgpt really thinks about the Holy Scriptures. So I have Microsoft Edge right here. We're going to open this up just to show you there's nothing in this browser. If I open up browsing data, Control-Shift-Delete, you can see there's really nothing in here whatsoever, right? There's nothing in here. So, but I'll go ahead and just clear it just to be safe. Go ahead and X out of that. Let's reopen Microsoft Edge and let's navigate to chatgpt.com. That should bring up the main page, and it certainly does. I want you to analyze the entirety of the New King James Bible and tell me if it implies if Jesus is a prophet, God, or both, based on the entirety of the text. Please provide an answer in one paragraph and supply verses that highlight your conclusion. Seems pretty straightforward. If you just want to see, there you go. Go ahead and pause the video if you want. Let's go ahead and search that. The New King James Bible presents a complex and nuanced view of Jesus that incorporates elements of both prophetic and divine roles, reflecting the multifaceted nature of Christology and a Christian theology. Jesus is clearly recognized as a prophet in verses such as Matthew 21:11, where the crowd refers to him as Jesus the prophet from Nazareth of Galilee. However, the text also strongly supports the belief that belief in Jesus as divine. For instance, John 1:1-14 describes Jesus as the Word who was God and became flesh, while John 10:30 has Jesus stating, "I and my Father are one," indicating his divine nature. Additionally, in John 20:28, Thomas refers to Jesus as my Lord and my God, underscoring his divinity. Thus, the New King James Bible implies that Jesus embodies both prophetic and divine aspects, aligning with traditional Christian doctrine that views him both as a prophet and God. Okay? So there's your answer. I'll go one step further. Is the Bible a Christian document? Let's see. Yes, the Bible is considered a Christian document as it forms the foundational sacred scripture for Christianity. It consists of two main parts, the Old Testament and New Testament. The Old Testament is shared with Judaism and contains texts foundational to both faiths, but the New Testament, which includes the Gospels, Acts, Epistles, and Revelation, specifically focuses on the life, teachings, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ in the early Christian church. These texts are central to Christian beliefs and practices, affirming the Bible's role as a Christian document. And so when you look at a Christian document, you have to look at it in the scope of Christianity, right? So what is Jesus or Yeshua thought of as far as Christian doctrine, right? Both God and man simultaneously, two separate natures, right? And so this is what Chatgpt has to say about the divinity of Yeshua HaMashiach, right? Jesus the Messiah. So I don't know what parameters you may have put into that before you search that up, but this is a very clear, concise experiment we did, right? There's nothing in this browser that could influence Chatgpt, and then also the questions are very straightforward. They're very unbiased, right? They're very, very unbiased. And so to all of you who are watching videos like this, number one, I want to say this. Chatgpt, any AI model, is not a good source for understanding literary context. It's just not. if you've used ChatGPT enough, you know that it contradicts itself plenty of times, right? I made this video to show you, number one, that ChatGPT does not support what you had it say in the video. Clearly, right? This is as unbiased as you can get, unless you're stating that maybe a web browser can influence its responses, which is just not true. And so please read the text, guys. Do not listen to creators. Don't even listen to me. I invite you to read the text. Definitely don't listen to ChatGPT, right? Again, I only did this to show that this person clearly used some type of parameters, right? When they asked that question. Whereas if you actually ask a question in a non-biased format, these are the answers that you get. And I could keep going, but it's not necessary. And so keep that in mind. And also keep in mind that just because someone has, 50,000, 100,000, 500,000, a million, 20 million followers, it does not make that person an echelon or pillar of truth or morality. Remember that. So again, please, please, please read the text, do your own research, and see for yourself. God bless.